Today I'm going to be showing you how to create cool retro lines in Photoshop. I'm using CS5 in case you're curious, but this will work in other versions as well. Okay, so I have already pasted a picture of some popsicles right here. You can use any colorful photo you want. I'm using popsicles, but you can use fruit, anything that's really vibrant and pretty colorful. Okay, so basically what you're going to do, and it's pretty simple actually, is you're going to do Control T or Command T on the layer with your colorfulness, and I'm going to drag that to the top, and you're going to hold this, you're going to pull this all the way to the bottom, like that. Now, I don't like how I have the sticks with the popsicles still there, so I'm just going to erase them popsicles. Oops. So I'm just going to erase the stick at the end. Yeah. But you don't have to, if you're not using popsicle sticks like I am, then you won't have to erase the popsicle stick itself, but, you know. Okay. And then Command T again, and I'm just going to smush this together, like so. Drag it into the middle. Drag it back out here, kind of like that. And if you feel like you need to smush it more, go right ahead. But if not, then you can move on to the last and final step. Do a Control T again, and you're going to right click on your colorfulness and click on perspective. You may need to zoom out a bit for this part because it's going to get a little cool. So then holding the Command tool, or the Shift key actually, you're going to make a straight, like that. Okay? Once you got that, click that. And then if yours looks kind of weird and you want to make it more retro-like, then do a Command T again, and again just put those out just like that. And when you zoom in a bit, you will see you've created cool little lines. So that's basically it. It's very simple, as you can see. It was done in under 3 minutes. If I do a full zoom, it's a little pixelated, but that's because the photo itself was a little small. So in that case, I'm just going to go up to my filters and just sharpen it a bit in the event I use this photo. Now, there are other multiple ways of doing this. You could also use a gradient tool. You could go over here and use a gradient tool, and you could make your own by selecting various colors here. And then you could go into the filters and you could blur it. I'll actually show you how to do that in the event you want to do it. So, just very quickly, I'll show you how to do it this way. Just do it like that. And then you go to filter, go to blur, motion blur, 90-degree angle-ish, something like that. Or, yeah, well, whatever. Yeah, something like this, just, you know. Alright, that's too much. And then click OK, and then you're going to have to make another new layer, and you're going to have to go and do filter, render, add fibers. Oops, hold on. You got to make sure the white or black, whatever. Render fibers. Yeah, that looks good to me. Okay, and then you're going to blur the filter. So, motion blur, yeah. 90-degree angle at that. And then you just click overlay. And then what you can now do is you can merge those two together, I believe. Control E, yep. And then you just apply the same effect, but because you have one huge square, you'll need to cut out a portion of this. So just use your elliptical rectangular tool and select a portion you want to choose. Oops. Why I just make square, I don't know. So I'm just going to like this. Something like that. Control X, cut that. I'm going to hide that layer. Control V it. And then you just go like this. Smush, smush, smush together. And like that. Do that. And then again, perspectivate. And voila, there you go. that's also another cool way to make retro lines. So that's the two ways of doing it. You can just go on Google, find a photo, cut out portions of it, and smush it, and then boom. So there you go. Hope that was helpful. If not, I'm sorry. As I always say, I just want to make sure you're aware. So yeah, and you can use different colors as well. I just chose that one gradient color just to show you the effect, but honestly, you can really go a million miles and do rainbows, whatever you want. So yeah, there we are. That's our finished product. So have a great week, y'all, and I will see you next week with something more awesome, hopefully.